due date June 25th. Now, Bubba, Greg brought up the Mothman. I'll just tell you the things that are available to you. That we
Rick, before we get to the Mothman, I just want to make everybody aware of dehydration.
Well,
I don't think we talk about it enough.
There's this this chart.
This has been a running joke.
This time of year too, Bubba.
Here's what's still to come on the program. It's just a matter of when you want to talk about it. We have Mothman. Harold Camping. It says October 21st.
Right.
I had it backwards. That's the rapture. Then I guess later is the tribulation. Adler interviews a guitar legend at the Hangout Music Festival, and they say the interview is like Chris Farley interviewing somebody. Remember when he would interview a star and get locked up? Yeah. And then he hit himself in the head, stupid.
I like the way Adler was taking in that pole change, don't you, Greg?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, boy. You talk about a look. You can look through his eyes and see right at the back of his head.
Yeah, when he was asking about the
what was your suggestion we should have done instead
I said you might as well pitch him the keys to the space shuttle, told him to blast off. He's that confused. Here you go. You drive, Adler.
Yeah. So, Bubba, it's
strap in there.
It's dehydration.
Well,
it's Mothman. It's Harold Camping. It's Adler's interview, and also
Rick,
we have a celebrity news update.
I just want to say this about dehydration because I brought up
Bubba's latest calls.
I brought up to somebody that you could tell how dehydrated you were by the color of your urine.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Everybody knows that. And the smell.
And I was.
Is that new information?
And I was chastised by somebody, and I swear I thought it was y'all. Because you know
here.
We're
big proponents.
You bring up something here. You talking about getting your knees cut out?
Yeah, I guess what I was saying is so severe here. If it had been here, I think you would have remembered it.
Yeah,
it would have been so traumatized.
And somebody was making fun of me, so I went and found the chart so you can actually test the color of your urine to see if you're dehydrated. Rick, because dehydration can be fatal. You know that.
Oh, sure it can.
I mean, it's very important. So I have kind of taken it upon myself to become the advocate for dehydration and urine color analysis. So,
who spotted you on it? I want to know who in this room didn't know.
No, it wasn't here.
I don't know who it was.
We're big pink color people.
Who got after you?
I don't know who it was.
We
I don't
used to
remember.
go through this every year at the power.
Would you like me to take the chart in the restroom?
Well,
there's
you
color,
know,
smell, and in extreme cases, taste. That's just like if somebody's life's on the line.
This is just color. This is just color. See, right here.
We've already got it
right here, Adler.
Bubba, we've had it up on the screen.
I just
Look at it.
There it is. I like that.
Ooh, if you're down there in that bottom one,
Yeah.
you better sit down.
Below the red line, you're not good.
The
Bubba,
concept.
You're number 8, and that number 8's a different color.
Right. Well, it's probably a printer issue here.
What if you're colorblind?
But the key thing is that if you have enough fluid, Rick,
you know buddy to check.
that your that your kidneys have plenty of fluid to do their job, that it is like clear. But as you lose fluid and there's not fluid available, the concentration of the stuff the kidneys are getting rid of makes it darker in color.
Well, let me ask you this: what if I just had a bunch of vitamins? That always makes mine darker.
Well, you
make it like Gatorade.
You gotta be careful of yellow number 10. You never know, what you've been drinking.
I look like I'm pretty hydrated. Mine looks good.
I just want to make everybody aware of it.
Right. Okay.
I want to see it.
Yeah, but there's been certain things that have stayed up on the counter, Rick, for a long number of. A long time. And this one here has made it for a week or two.
Well, look, nobody hate Bubba for being concerned about dehydration.
Yeah, somebody has to fight against dehydration.
That's your cause.
That's me. That's what I'm on right now. That and pole changes.
I think we should all have a sample and let's set them out and let's just see who's the most hydrated in the room.
Yeah,
I'm going to set them over in front of you.
I think I'd be hard to beat.
You're pretty hydrated.
Yeah, oh, very much.
Yeah, I noticed you have water a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
What's coffee do?
Not good.
Nah, probably not the best thing.
Well, I knew about this back when I played ball because I used to sometimes run up to the trainer and give him a half a cup of apple juice and scream I'm dehydrated.
Right. That's a
good Burgess. That's a good one.
Look,
so anyway, that's my spiel.
That is awesome.
And I've just been suggesting that everybody here knows their chart.
Well,
the discussion that you're thinking of didn't happen here. Somebody else is on you about your urine color. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is?
No, I told somebody. I said, well, just go and
must be a tennis team or something.
And check. Yeah, it's probably something to do with that. Check your, see where you're at when you have to go tinkle. And they said, oh, you're crazy. You can't tell anything about that. So, yeah, you got a chart for it. They said there's no chart to look at and tell how dehydrated you are based on urine color. I said, here it is.
We all know about urine color.
Basically,
I have been talking it up.
Yeah. Somebody spotted him on it, and it wasn't us.
No.
But he was convinced
Right.
it was, which I understand.
Right.
I'll go a step further. He wanted to use his bully platform to let them know he was right.
A little bit.
That's right.
And the fact that it is, you usually get hacked on here so much, you just assume that's where it was.
Right.
I mean,
I could
every
see-
time somebody jumps on me, I go, that must have been at work.
Yeah.
I could definitely see somebody
We
spotting
could.
you.
We could.
Oh, yeah. No,
And look, later in the show, we're going to go through the early signs, moderate signs, and severe signs of dehydration.
Right.
So y'all just stand by.
Yeah.
That's your
Man.
calls this
Take
year.
some class on that one.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Bubba, for
Been there,
caring
been there.
about our
As a matter of
UL.
fact, is to get Greg and Bubba and their passions on the same page, we're going to test and see if the Mothman's dehydrated.
There you go. And Rick, I'm going to coin a phrase. I'm going to coin a phrase. If your urine's too yellow, it could kill a fella.
That's a good one. If your urine's white, you're all right.
If it's a little stout, you better look out. That goes back to the smell one.
Dirty brown, you better get downtown. You better get downtown.
Maybe the first two are better. Let's take one.
Looks like Gatorade, you need to be afraid.
Everybody's trying to think of more.
I know. All the time I'm thinking, I wish Greg would have used Powerade.
Yeah, sure.
If it's a little, if it's a little, if it's a little off pink, hurry, get a drink.
I almost spit coffee everywhere.
I'm not going to be gross here, but honestly,
Yeah, well,
if
too
you
late
drink
for
a lot
that.
of coffee and you go use the
Hey.
bathroom, it smells like somebody's brewing coffee in the bathroom.
Greg,
That's the truth.
Greg, if you're dehydrated, you need to address it.
You do.
Don't make fun of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we
Bubba,
need to have a
for
run
taking
for
this lightly.
dehydration.
A run, yeah, that'd be
A
good.
5K.
In the heat.
If it's headed toward red, do something before you're dead.
Bubba, by the way, I've never understood. I think we've had. Why do you drink water out of a cup, but you drink a Vault Zero out of the bottle?
That is odd.
That is
Well,
very
if you
strange.
drink out of a cup, you better look up.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't make.
no, wait a minute. Why is that odd?
Why wouldn't you pour your?
Why
your,
would you just
your
go get
Zee-
a Dasani?
Why wouldn't you pour that into a cup as well?
Because I don't need to. I got the bottle to drink it out of.
But you got bottled water in there too.
Well, I'm just.
Rick, you remember his stance on bottled water.
Yeah, but I thought that was about
No.
the bottle. That's in the
No.
bottle too.
No, I don't have a stance. I just have a
I
cup.
thought you had a
here.
stance that
No.
you didn't like.
So it's a
bottled
cup
water.
thing.
I don't have a policy that I know of.
Yeah, I thought you were avoiding plastic
Yeah,
bottles.
No. I like that. We had a story about that, but nah. I
Yeah,
ain't
so you got off that.
Yeah, I'm into. I
It's just a
like,
preference, the way you want to drink your water.
I like ice, and these nice people brought me a cup
Right.
from Hayden High School. So I
Right.
was just
They
using it.
So you wouldn't want ice with Vault in it in the cup too?
Probably not. Probably not, because the ice would water it down as it melted.
Okay.
That's
All right.
understandable.
I like to keep it
All right.
pure.
So you're off the plastic bottle thing. This is about preference now.
I'll be honest with y'all. I haven't spent a lot of time on it.
No, it's just
Not near the amount of time I spent on dehydration and urine color.
By the way,
That's his latest
by the way,
call.
Matt in Hartselle says in the Marines they have the chart in the bathroom.
There you go. There
Matt,
you go.
Matt, is that true?
Yes, sir, that is true, Bub. I'll help you out with this.
Know your
in boot
color.
In boot camp, most of the bathrooms, which they called heads, because they use naval terms.
Sure.
Right.
The bathrooms had the chart in front of most of the urinals, and it said on the chart, if you're not at that right level you need to be at, you need to drink 1 canteen of water, wait an hour, and if your urine is still, down a level, you need to drink another canteen to get up to hydration. And the motto we used was hydrate or die.
You better believe it.
Yep.
Hydrate or die. Well, Semper Fi, guys, you have a great day. I
Thanks.
love listening to you.
Thank
God
you for your
bless.
service,
Thank you
sir.
for your service, brother.
All right,
Thank you for knowing your color.
Let's all go pee in the break.
I'm good. I just finished. Let's go to Sarah in Pinson, 104.7 WZZK. Go ahead, Sarah.
Hey, I was calling about the Windows 8 program. I'm the owner of a Windows phone, and I think that Windows needs to worry about the crap that they peddled previously before they send out new programs, because this Windows phone is a joke. It doesn't even support ringtones. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Windows phone is. What is that? Is that
It's the iPhone came out, and then Windows felt that
It's
they
a
needed to
Microsoft
compete.
product. Yeah, their version of it.
okay.
And by the way, I'm getting a
tell
ton
you,
of emails.
Bill
from,
Gates pulled that ripcord and got out of there, didn't he?
He did.
Hey, I need to do some other stuff.
Of course, the PC Microsoft people are emailing me.
Right.
The gamers in the world, you have an argument because they do have the best stuff as far as updating and that type of thing. The gamers of the world, you're right. I would go PC too if I was a big gamer, but I'm not. So there you go.
It just depends how much time you got to reload software.
Paul and Eclectic.
If it locks up, it don't know if it's a game or a spreadsheet.
Paul, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Hey, what's up, guys? Monkey Grass and Green Acres.
Thanks for the call, brother.
Yeah, Larry.
What's up?
I just started listening to y'all's show recently the past couple months, and I just want to know what y'all's opinion is on the guy that predicted the world to end May 21st.
A guy predicted that?
October 21st.
Well, I think
Did
he's
somebody predict the end of the world?
He's,
Are you kidding me?
You kidding me? He's a foolish man. I think he is. He's a walking, talking heresy, in my opinion, because he totally ignores what the scriptures say about the end date and hour. No man knows. The angels don't know. And when Jesus was here on earth, he didn't know. So if he thinks he's smarter than and more locked into the biblical revelation of the day and the hour than the angels themselves, and Jesus when he was here as a man, then I got a problem with that. And that's the question that ends all these predictions. And he's done it before. This will be his third date, and so have many before. There's not even anything original about him. He's one of a pile of them that's been doing this since Jesus went home to prepare a place for us. My goodness, Paul had to talk him off the hill in Thessalonians. Mm-hmm. He said, y'all get off. Nobody's up there waiting on Jesus. We're all supposed to be working. If you don't work, you don't eat. Get back to work. 866 We Be Big. Let's talk to Destin in Huntsville, 100.3 The River. Dustin, go ahead, 30 seconds.
Hey, this has nothing to do with what you guys have been talking about. I was wondering what Greg might think this is. Over the weekend, I had a fighter jet fly directly over my house, flying really low. Ever since he went by, there's a loud screeching noise in the woods in front of me, and we cannot figure out what it is. The whole neighborhood hears it. You can hear it for 5-10 miles away.
All right, let me ask you this. Does it sound like this? Is that what it sounds like?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Well, that rules that out.
If it's making yeah.
Phew, thank goodness, Rick, because I thought it was one of those. Didn't you? Didn't you, Rick? Rick? Glad we cleared that part up. You went with that?
It's actually
it
better
could
than
be the
one.
Mothman, to be honest with you. The only thing that
Here
would've
we
made
are.
that perfect. You know what would have made that perfect? If you'd have got a group get up and sign language a song. I ain't never figured that out either.
Well, Greg,
That'd have just added to it. You know when they all get in line and they play a song.
Greg,
and all do that?
I think watching people sign is beautiful.
I don't get it.
You don't like
I
our
don't
God
get
is
it.
an
I-
awesome God?
I like it if there's people that are deaf, but I don't get it why they're signing to everybody that's not. I don't get that.
You're anti-signing to people who can hear?
So you
I
want
don't
like
get
a
it. I'm
you
not
want a
saying I'm
divider
really
up
anti,
so
but
you
it just
can't
gives
see
me a
it?
weird feeling. It gives me a weird feeling.
You want a divider so you don't have to look at it?
No, it just gives me a weird feeling. I mean, if there's one deaf person there, I get it.
Well,
but
well
if
how do you
nobody's
know if there's
deaf-
not one?
Greg, you've been to plenty of these things. There ain't deaf people at them. Greg, I can't believe you just said that. It makes me feel weird.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I'm gonna coin a phrase. If your urine's too yellow, it could kill a fella.